In this video, let us discuss the problem non-overlapping intervals. In this problem, the given an array of intervals where interval of I is start of I and end of I, return the minimum number of intervals you need to remove to make the rest of the intervals non-overlapping. It is just like a suppose imagine you have an meeting rooms. So you have a continuous meeting rooms. The thing is you have a time like 1 to 2 and 3 to 4 and again 1 to 5 and 1 to 9 and 7 to 8. Suppose if you try to take the 1 to 9 in this slot, you can't cover up the other meetings, right? So you need to remove the non-overlapping in the overlapping intervals. You need to remove such that you will have a more intervals. That is the problem being asked here. So the intervals 1 comma 2 2 comma 3 3 comma 4 1 comma 3, output is 1 1 comma 3. So how many you can remove? Suppose here if you remove 1 comma 3, so the rest of intervals are non-overlapping. Similarly here, and similarly suppose here you don't need to remove any of the intervals since they already have non-overlapping. Here you need to remove 2 1 comma 2, so that you make the rest of the intervals non-overlapping. So here, what is the logic here? So first logic is, so first how can you think about it? First, what we'll do here, we have 1 comma 2 2 comma 3 like this is right. First, let's not look at the starting time. Starting time can be anyone. Let's look at the ending time. So let's sort it by the ending time. So for that we use a comparator. I will talk more about that. And after that, traverse to this loop into this intervals 2D array and check each interval. Suppose you already sorted right. Now you just check if the starting first one you will take it because you all sorted. The last element is if it is greater than like suppose here if the 3 is greater than the end element, you will just you will update with this last element, or else you will remove that with plus plus. I'll show you that code. So here if you can see here, first arrays dot sort. What is arrays dot sort is doing here, right? uh, so first intervals of a comma b. So here a of 1 minus b of 1 means first array and second array, right? You're sorting if it is like it is the. So if you talk about comparator is widely used like custom comparating, right? So you can do comparating in multiple ways. First thing here, suppose even if you just want to compare suppose a series of numbers depends on a factors, what you will do, that is also will be same. Just you need to do like count of that a minus so that count of b. So what happens if whenever it is comes negative, nothing you will do. If it is positive, you will swap it. If a it is a negative means a comes before, b comes after, like that. So similarly a comma b. So if you put so the second element like 2 3 3 4, you are sorting on that such way. And if you put a comma 0 b comma 0, it will check first element. If you put b for 0 a comma 0, like it will check in a other way. So this is the thing, you can do comparator for many ways. Like you can do compare on factors, you can do compare on like length conditions, anything you can compare it. So yeah, this was very useful one. After that, you initiate with int remove 0 and int end first interval of end, and I equals to 1, you start with the second array, and length and intervals of I comma 0 is less than n means remove plus plus, else just update it interval of I comma 1, the current one. After at the last, after the loop is completed, right, you will return the remove condition. Yeah, that's it. Let's try to run this code. Yeah.